Sometimes I go up on the roof and I walk across the ledge. I be careful not to trip, cause if I slip then I'll be dead. I don't do it for adrenaline, I do it for the rush. No, I do it just for proving to myself I got the guts. Deep inside me, it remind me that the stakes are very high. Might not live to see the morning, any moment I could die. Furthermore, they going for it is the meaning of my life. Like the thing that you can see it when you look me in the eye. I was not always an expert walking ledges, hopping roofs. When I started being daring, I so scared I couldn't move. Still I go up to the top and didn't stop cause I was spooked. All I needed was some practicing to get into my groove. A technique that I developed since the day that I was born. When my heart gets started beating way more faster than the norm. When the plot is getting stranger and I know that I'm in danger of being splattered on the ground, I never look down to overcome a feat. I might look at my feet, but I never look down. Once I made up my mind, and I might take my time, but I never look down to overcome a feat. I might look at my feet, but I never look down. Once I made up my mind, and I might take my time, but I never look down. My psoriasis is bad and I'm invited to the beach. Goodness gracious, my temptation is to fret beyond belief. Yesterday on my right shoulder it was visible in pink. I got caught up in imagining what everyone would think. When I got there no one noticed, so it wasn't even bad. But I think about the way I'd have responded if they had. Being shallow is being vain is being lame. I got all that figured out and worry about it just the same. I was talking to my homie when a pretty girl arrived. Later on into the night, she had picked up on my vibe. It did not take very long before I thought that I could smash. Paid attention when I spoke, when I made jokes and she would laugh. Could have worried that she come across a passion, find it gross. Go from sitting in my lap to trying to snap and trying to roast. But instead I kept it focused. Later on when I suggested we get closer, she was down. Because I didn't look down to overcome a feat. I might look at my feet, but I never look down. Once I made up my mind, and I might take my time, but I never look down to overcome a feat. I might look at my feet, but I never look down. Once I made up my mind, and I may take my time, but I never look down. An independent rapper isn't always fun and games, especially me as I'm an artist that don't ever sound the same. Since I'm constantly rethinking how I think and how I rap and how I act. Every record like I gotta start from scratch. It raises questions for us making scraps, but I won't choke out my spirit with a fear of falling flat. I've been riddled with anxiety and ravaged by disease, till I realize it's some worrying about who I gotta please. If I worry about the critics getting rich or getting old, then I never have the strength to tell the stories that I've told. If I constantly was burdened by the thought that I could fail, I could never be a soldier cause my soul would be for sale. I feel fortunate to fork over the cost of being fly, doing stuff that's super easy while I'm really high. And I know that if I fell it would be fatal, would keep me able to cultivate my sound, is that I never look down.